Well, hello there, vinyl connoisseurs. It's me again. I couldn't resist making another video. In this video, I'm going to show you some different stuff, music related or record collecting related stuff, aside from records. Starting off, this is some of these movies, or these documentaries rather, you may or may not have seen, but I thought I'd post them anyway and let you decide for yourself. This is a documentary on a underground comic cartoonist type guy that was also a record collector of 78s, mainly from the documentary. He collected 78s. He now lives in France, and it's a DVD called Crumb, and got a nice glare on it, and it's a Terry Zigwoff film. Zigwoff. I'm sure I'm destroying his name, his last name. But it's I like documentaries, and so that alone sold me. And then the fact that it's comic related, record related, it's even better. And his family, his mom is in this, and his brother, and his girlfriend, or I guess it was ex-girlfriend. Really worth checking out. It's quite odd and hilarious at the same time. And if you know it's Robert Crumb, if you know him at all, you might remember back in the 70s the Keep On Trucking cartoon. That he did that, and he also and talks about it in the film. He also does the or he had done the Janis Joplin album cover for it's one with the cartoons on it. I think it's Cheap Thrills. Took me a second. Alrighty then, and here's another one. This one I found accidentally, and just the cover, you know, made me like, wow, that looks interesting, because it's sort of odd, and it turned out to be something that was quite amazing, because it's a friend of Robert Crumb that he knew in his life. It has the actual guy, and then it has, go away, and it has the guy playing himself. Cuts back and forth between the two. It's called American Splendor, and I've been getting a lot of telemarketers tonight for some reason. I don't know what that's about. There must be another one. Anyway, this is a great documentary, sort of a life story of this guy. It's what's his name? Harvey Pekar, and it follows his life story, collecting comics, collecting records, etc. And this is one of my favorite movies of all time. I ran across it. I bought a used copy at a video store on VHS. Watched it, and transferred it to DVD, and then shortly after that found it on DVD. It's Ghost World, and the same guy that did the Robert Crumb is the same one that did Ghost World. And Terry Zigwoff. I wanted to make sure I got the name right. Did I show the back? It's about these two girls that sort of are oddballs, sort of outcast in their high school and through their graduation, and they sort of poke fun at everyone and go on their own little path. It's really great because there's this one character in the movie by Steve Buscemi. Destroyed his name. Or did I even say his name right? Steve Buscemi. I can't pronounce names, obviously. And he plays a record collector guy. Once again, mainly 78s, which is sort of funny. And the relationship that he has with this girl in the movie is quite hilarious. So check that one out. And here's one I'm sure every record collector knows about. High Fidelity with John Cusack and Jack Black. Absolutely fantastic. Had this on VHS and eventually got the DVD. This guy owns a record store, and Jack Black and this other guy works in it with him, and they have bands on and off, and John Cusack goes through his dating history and his ex-girlfriends and trying to find out what it all means and stuff. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. All of these documentaries and movies you need to see. Period. And I'd mentioned on one of my earlier videos about I used to subscribe to Cool and Strange music magazine, and through reading the magazine and stuff, I heard about a documentary a guy made. He lived in Canada, Alan Zwig, whatever. It's just called Vinyl, and I have the copy, the original that I ordered on VHS around here somewhere, but I went ahead and made a copy of it on DVD. That's what this is, and you can see clips of it here on YouTube, but if you want the whole thing, you really should try to get a hold of it, try to order it. I don't know how possible that is now, but I got it on VHS at the time. I think that's all they offered that I remember. And I'll show you my Cool and Strange music magazine collection. I don't have all the issues, unfortunately, but I have all the way up to the last one they published. I just didn't get the first few. So anyway, I'll start out with the first one that I have. It has Dr. Demento on the cover. And I'll go through these pretty quickly. The next one has Stan Freberg on the cover. And the next one is Les Baxter. And the next one is Esquivel. And then it went to a bigger size and a color issue, which these are not in order, by the way. And this is Rudy Ray Moore. And then one of my favorite singers, Tom Jones. And then Screamin' Jay Hawkins. Davy Allen. And Mrs. Miller. So Bad She's Good, which that's the case with a lot of these, and they do fall under Cool and Strange. Billy May Superstar. And of course everyone knows Weird Al Yankovic. Burt Bacharach. Wendy Carlos. Jean Jacques Perry. The Residents, which is a fantastic band. You like avant-garde. Les Paul, great guitar player. Mel Blanc, voice of Bugs Bunny and other Looney Tunes characters. Fire Sign Theater. And if that music's too loud, I'm sorry, but it's too loud for me to try to talk over. Alvino Ray, another guitar player, sort of a space-age bachelor pad. Alan Sherman. Spike Jones. And the last one I have is Julie London, Crimea River. And that's my collection of Cool and Strange music magazines and various documentaries on music record collecting / dash backspace comma semicolon exclamation mark whatever. So we'll be signing off, and we'll see you the next time we look at you, or you know, something like that. See ya.